If I had a decoy right now, shit would come. Oh, he's down. He backed up. I got his ass. Thought I did something. Oh, he was
over there doing laundry.
Yeah.
Laundry day.
He was watching his
Goatee Gamer. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit that like button on this video. Now, I want y'all to go ahead and comment in the comment section and tell me what y'all think of the game. So far so good. I like it. I think that the feet, being loud is not a problem to me. I think you just got to outsmart your opponent based on loudness of your feet, and it is forcing people to crouch walk. But that's not a problem to me of like playing the game. But I think that a lot of people that play the game or whatever the case may be gonna have to change their way how they play. So, if you complaining about the feet, yes, they can add dead silence, but I think that the skill thing is gonna be different since you're not relying on your perks to display your gun skill. Now I can understand why that could be a problem, because y'all about to see, I think in this gameplay right here, what's going to occur at the end of this gameplay. Why, feet being loud is a problem, because a person can just sit in the corner and just camp and shoot you in the back because you outsmarted them, but they feel like, okay, I'm just going to sit still and listen for their feet and rely on their footsteps to outsmart them. But reality, if you think about it, it was a way that I could have played this play out to outsmart them, to make them think that I was behind them. And then they would have sat there and trying to, sit in the corner in a different way. But, here it is. Y'all about to see it.
Thought I did something. Oh, he was
over there doing laundry.
Yeah.
Laundry day.
Now you see that bullshit? Now that's the only thing, you see this, right? You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing that I'll complain about, the feet being loud and them not adding dead silence to be the perk of choice when it comes to search and destroy or playing competitive type game modes like those. I mean, dead silence is not a thing when it comes to hardpoint or anything like that, but I don't think that's gonna, affect the gameplay for adding dead silence as a perk.
Are you fucking kidding me?
We've been asking that. Now, if y'all did not know, Modern Warfare 1 and Modern Warfare 2, I don't think they had dead silence. I think only Black Ops 1 had it, or Black Ops 2 had it. Y'all let me know in the comment section what y'all think. Did Modern Warfare 2 or Modern Warfare 1 have dead silence? We continue with this gameplay. Y'all going to see something spectacular in this game mode. I think Modern Warfare 1 did have... No, I think Modern Warfare 2 had something similar to that, but I think it was called Ninja. They didn't have dead silence.
One here, he's on top of the roof.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Whoa! How the fuck did I do that? Yo!
Fuck. Prepare for the next one.
Play Call of Duty. There's a lot of people are complaining, saying that, alright, dead silence is a must because people been used to having it, and they use it so they can stop people from camping. So nobody can just be like sound horning every single angle just to get a kill, instead of relying on that skill. But if they take it out, then what can you do about it, right? Just put the dead silence as your specialist class or whatever that thing is, right? It's not like a perk, it's like an activation, like a special ability or whatever. Because in real life, if you think about it, nobody really have dead silence. Nobody run around with their they boots being loud. They might crouch walk or they'll walk to a building to scope it out. That's what you're gonna have to do. You're gonna have to change the way how you play. I don't see nothing wrong with that, but I think that they should speed it up when you get dead silence. Like, you should be able to like pop it in at the beginning of the round of each search and destroy round. When it comes to competitive, like when it comes to competitive, they should make it to where it's 30 seconds of a wait time to pop dead silence. You see what I'm saying? So nobody else to just be camping in a spawn or camping in a corner just to scope an area out. Now, it is going to take away from the people that like to run around and rush and do all of that. But if your gun skill is like how you say it is, then you don't have to worry about if somebody can hear you or not. You just going to have to realize and use your map awareness as your advantage. And I think that's what it's gonna force people to do is learn the maps, learn the spawns, learn the maps, learn how to navigate through the map instead of
Come outside.
relying on footsteps all the time. You know, maybe in Warzone 2 it's gonna be a problem to have not to have dead silence because everybody is gonna do is just listen to people talk through the walls and shit and listen through footsteps. They got proxy chat now to where you can hear the enemy talking, do call outs when you're in the middle of a gunfight or whatever the case may be, which is kind of cool. That's kind of realistic. I know where they going with this. I think they was more focused on their gunplay. They wasn't really focused on making their perks more spectacular. And it seemed like they kind of half-assed their perks on this game than they did in their previous Call of Duties. Because in NW3, I think they did have something like Dead Silence. I think it was called Ninja. And it wasn't as quiet like it was in Black Ops 3. Because I think Black Ops 3 Dead Silence was real quiet, unless when you thrust, that's when they can hear you. When you jump in the air, that's the only time they can hear you. And I think Advanced Warfare, Dead Silence was real loud. Like, no, the Dead Silence was a good perk to use or a good perk to have. Y'all let me know in the comment section what y'all think. Do this game need Dead Silence or not? To me, it's not going to change the way how I play. I think I'm still going to play the same way. It's just that I'm not going to be able to pinpoint where a person is going to be if they're camping in a corner or not. Because if somebody runs to a corner and I can't hear them run to that corner, then they can just camp in that corner with Dead Silence. So it's not going to change the way how the game is played like it is now. Because you can't slide cancel. You know what I'm saying? And now I think that if they do add Dead Silence as a perk, they should call it Ninja, to where you could barely hear people, but if they slide or reload their weapon, you can hear that. That should be something. Or if you could hear them throw a grenade, like if you could hear them, you know, pull the pin out of a grenade or something like that and throw it, you could hear that. You could hear someone call out somebody. That would make the game more spectacular. Now I don't know about the competitive scene for them to do that, because that would change Call of Duty entirely when it comes to comp, like GBs, game battles. Because that's what I like to do is search and destroy GBs. Like I'm thinking about, you know, doing tournaments in this or wager matches in this game. But so far so good. I think they should add Dead Silence as a perk and call it Ninja. And if they do it, you know, make it into that spectacular to where you can hear someone slide, you can hear someone reload their weapon through a wall, but that's it. If they're gonna add Dead Silence. Now you can hear somebody step on the grass, yes. Like if somebody step on a different turf or a different terrain, yes, let that be known, let that be heard. But when it comes to like running and stuff, kind of quiet to run, but when they walking, make it quiet as hell. That would make Call of Duty fun, and people would not complain about, you know, not being able to move around the map, because the only thing you get is someone camping in their corner. But that's the only thing I got to rant about Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, because I feel like they was more focused on the gun play and not focused on the actual things that people love, the gimmicks, which is the perks, which is the score streaks. They really didn't do nothing wildly. And you see that I went 16-7 in this gameplay, by the way. So y'all hit that like button, subscribe, and comment, and y'all let me know in the comment section what y'all think. If Dead Silence is the big main factor of why Modern Warfare 2 is kind of putting a bad taste in people's mouth, because people wasn't expecting it to have something that Modern Warfare 1 didn't have, which is Dead Silence as a perk. But what they did is to iron it out when it came to the competitive scene. They decided to add it to speed up the Dead Silent special ability thing, where you press R1 and L1 to activate it when it comes to searching. Like it basically at the beginning of the round you can activate it, but it's only for a short period of time. And the Dead Silence that they use in Modern Warfare 1 wasn't as quiet as the one that was in Black Ops 2, but it was quiet enough. Like if you step on a piece of grass or something like that, they can hear that, but they can't hear you running into the building as good as they hear you, you know, open up a door or something like that. But y'all go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe, and comment. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Do Dead Silence need to be a perk? Is it a must? Or do they need to leave it out? Alright, another thing too they added. Gun smoke. It make it hard to see the enemy when you shoot at them.